Hey guys, how's it going? What's today? Today is Tuesday. And there's some clouds about, but we don't know if the clouds and the rain will get to the areas that are needed, particularly around the bushfire areas. Although there was some good news, there was some rain in the bushfire area. So I hope that keeps up and it, keeps everything all wet and moist, and we just need some now in the Darling Downs. Oh, yes, today's topic, control and letting go of control. Now, there's been some times when in any kind of kink relationship where you're gonna have the S-type take over control in a situation, be whether it's for a particular project or an event, or just because life has happened and someone, the D is sick, so they've had to take over more management of the household and whatnot. And a lot of people say, well, are they really an S-type or submissive if they're the ones giving the orders and all sorts of other things? And I'm like, well, yeah, they are. It's only temporary. And when things get back to normal, things will gradually shift back. Now, as a takeover of responsibilities and control has been gradual, it needs to be gradual going back, but it can be given more definitives to further clarify what is or isn't being taken over or given back or control seceded or moved around, because you don't have to have everything go back to exactly the way it was, because you might find that some people are better or not at certain things, and the D-type will take control of other different areas. It's all negotiated, it all moves, and it's all fluid and evolving within relationships. Now, letting back control over certain things that you had to take over is not an easy thing for an S-type to do, particularly if they want to please, because their tendency is to hold on to that to please their D-type, when it's like you're perfectly capable of doing things as much as you like people doing things for you. There is a certain element of I wouldn't say it pride, but self-worth in doing things for yourself, I guess. I'm not sure if self-worth is quite the right term, but you feel a sense of accomplishment when you do things for yourself, that things are right, that you have control over that, and you keep doing that. And if you cede all of that over to somebody else, then what control do you have in life? I mean, sure enough, you've got control over, I say this and that when I need to, but has it become to the point where you can no longer do that? You go, oh yeah, I know I can do that, but how long ago was it? Occasionally doing something that you ceded control over is a good thing, because then you go, no, I know how to do that, I can actually do that. It's not because I'm a lazy bugger, or I'm just abusing the fact of someone's good nature. Take what I do in my spare time when I can in my business, doing latex and all that. I can do pretty much everything to do with the business. All of us can. We are much better together because it's easier. Which, unlike some people where it's like, they say that they cede control over, say, the admin side to somebody else, but they're really hopeless, they can't do it, they're just bad. It's like saying, okay, I hate people, I don't want to have anything to do with them, but yet your business involves face-to-face with others. Giving that control over to somebody is not really giving that control over, because you've not had to develop, I guess, the skills necessary to be able to deal with people, whether you like it or not. So there's a difference between ceding control for growth and development and better sort of dynamics and all that, and just doing it because you can't be asked. Some of it can be like that, but when it becomes a habit, when it becomes a thing that you then have to, that you can't do it yourself. I find that to be a bit weak. That's just myself. Granted, there are things that I do that I'm much better at than some. They can do it, they're not that good at it, so they leave me to do it. But that's something that I've also willingly taken on, because for me it's a point of pride that I can do that sort of stuff. So I don't know, it's a complex issue. But getting back to it, the point of control and letting go of control, it's a gradual thing. There are times when you need to communicate, definitely communicate with your D and S type about the control and city control. It won't happen overnight. It didn't happen overnight, the control shift. For some definite things. For other things, it's just more fluid. But yeah, it doesn't happen overnight. But it will happen. Just, what are areas that you've ceded control over? What areas have you taken control over? What areas are you comfortable with the control that you have? Or areas that you would like to stretch to take more control over or less control over? Have you had the talk over the difficulties in relinquishing or accepting various different bits of control? Are you relinquishing control for the right reasons? That's a more difficult thing. Some people, they just don't want to grow, they don't want to learn, they don't want to develop, and they just relinquish control for those reasons because it's their little safety net. Yeah, no. I wouldn't be with a person who, while things can be scary, if that is their default, if they shied at every little blockage, that is really just too much of a hassle to drag them kicking and screaming. I'll do it for a little bit and then see if they pick up. If not, then, well, I'll leave them to it. Because horse, water, drinking. Anyway, catch you guys later. Hope you have a good Tuesday. And pre-Christmas sales will be on soon. So, opportunities to spend money. Catch you guys later. Bye.